Where are we headed?
Indigo girls.
Indigo girls, wild ones. Woohoo! We're gonna see Melissa Ethridge and the Indigo girls at Marymoor Park. And I brought some watercolors, so I'm gonna bring you along for the ride and do some creating and hopefully get a little bit of the concert footage just so you can see it. But we're super excited. Come along with us. If you like this content, please like and subscribe and tell your friends and leave a comment. Thanks. Okay, we got to come on a Toyota ticket. We're very happy. And we're in front row seating. And this is my friend Bree. And this is my mama, Jude. Mama Jude! And we are so excited. Cannot wait for the Indigo girls and Melissa Ethridge. Woohoo!
Oh, they're doing the cups today.
Yeah. It looks awesome. Toyota booth. This is the new Prius. We are checking out the Toyota booth here, and this is the new Prius. It feels really good. The sight line is better than I remember Priuses being. Cool.
Isn't that where the sand comes from? That lies beside the sea. To my youth, and yet to bring up reincarnation. Can you sing it? I went to the doctor, I went to the mountains, I looked to the children.
From the concert, and it was lovely. It was such a fun time. And I have found, I kind of wanted to talk about why I bring arts and crafts to a concert. It feels really weird at first, but then it kind of unlocks something, because without fail, I have conversations with people around me. And the light is really tricky at that place, because like it goes down like halfway through the concert. So we were kind of working through Melissa Etheridge's set, and oh my gosh, it was so fun. And my mom brought some crochet, and my friend Bree likes to do some watercolor too, so she did some watercolor, and we had a great time. And I think it keeps me and the people I'm with out of our phones if we are engaged in doing a little artwork, and kind of keeps you better in the moment is what it helps me to do. So I thought I'd show you what I brought my setup. I put everything in just a little separate bag. I didn't want to bring my full setup because everything had to go through, you know, inspection, because we were going to a concert. I brought more than I needed. And I kind of knew Bree might work if I brought some stuff for her to work with. So I was doing the tricksy hobbit of, yes, bring more than you need, because then your friend might work. I realized I think I lost the cap to my water pencil. It might be in my bigger bag, but I brought these, yeah, 5 mark making toast. So I brought a regular just angle brush. I brought a pen that's kind of cool. It's from Smash & Co., which has definitely gone out of business. It has a glue stick on this side and a pen on this side. I didn't end up using it. Brought a Bic pen, which both Bree and I used. I also brought just a little baby water. I've been working too, so I have black fingers, but I brought this little baby water pen, and I had to refill it at the concert site, so I was like using the water that's local to the place, so that was kind of fun. And then I brought a Stabilo All aquarelle pencil, and I ended up using this. I don't think Bree did. And then I did bring this. We didn't end up using it, but it's just a little piece of carbon paper that does a carbon paper transfer, and I find that that's waterproof and kind of resists watercolor a little bit, so it kind of makes some cool pieces, but we didn't end up using it. And then instead of bringing my whole watercolor bag, I just brought a watercolor palette and some colored pencils, watercolor pencils, and I brought them in this little sock. This is like the top of a sock for UW, and I love to use this on my arm when I'm plein air painting to like wipe my brush off on. And it was nice yesterday because it's so easy and it kept everything closed. And I figured if this leaked a little bit because we were putting it away wet, the sock would most likely grab it. Let's see how gross it is. Oh, it's fine. Everything's good except for I have these cool, very, very cool beam paints, and sometimes they get stuck to the lid because I have them kind of just shoved in this palette. But the funny part is they kind of stick to each other too. So let me get those back in place, but these look great. So this is my little mixing palette of these 4 beam paints, and then I just have the kind of color window around the edge. I call this my Hood Canal palette. Actually, I think I made this palette on the channel, and then I got those beam paints later, and they just kind of slid right into the mixing palette. So now I just mix in the lid. I love little Altoid tins. That's my favorite kind of palette. And then this is my watercolor pencils, and some of you know I'm taking a really big trip, so these are my little itty bitty baby pencils, and there's Ink Tints brand, and then just some other brands. Anything that had a colored like the pencil was colored, I kind of put in here. There's not many, but it's kind of perfect. I think it's gonna be really great for Europe. And then I got a sticker for someone. And then let me show you what Bree did. She did a little boat, little crabs. And she is really into crabbing right now. So she was drawing her dream of being out crabbing. You're working at a site like that, it's kind of cool if you have a little magnet attached to your binder clip. And I just have it on a piece of plastic with some stickers on it, and then your palette can just go directly on top, so it's all one-handed. So when you're sitting in a venue with your water pen, it's like completely doable to do it. So I just handed her off the setup when she was drawing first and I was painting first. So I painted and then she drew, and then we switched. So she used one of my little books. I get a little free drawing from Bree. And then I used this book, my urban sketching book I've been doing this summer. And I think a concert's a total urban sketch fest. I There's some of the other ones in this book. A little troll, a little doc guy, and Indigo Girls and Melissa Ethridge. It was called the Yes We Are Tour. And because it was just a big, joyous group of lovely people, it was so fun to just be surrounded in a really loving crowd. And the best part of this venue is the trees. So I kind of painted not exactly what I saw, but what I felt when I was there. So that was what I caught that last night. So I did bring my little drawing book too, just because I always like to have a couple things to work on. So it's kind of funny that I brought that many books, but I knew my friend would probably want to draw. So that's what I did. And I encourage you to try it next time you go to a concert, especially in the waiting time when you're kind of, I don't know, I like to get there early and get my spot set up, and then eventually the band starts, and it's just a great way to fill the time, and you can talk with it, and it's lovely. So I encourage you to be kind and stay wild and stay weird and go out and paint.